At our school, we have instructors, and our instructors are challenged to be role models, to what I say, live the life. It's not only about putting on your uniform and tying your belt, but it's about taking that off and still living the life as a martial artist, doing your best, forgetting the rest, being that black belt or having that black belt mindset. Now, let me tell you a little bit about one of my mentors, and it's Master Dinoto. Now, Master Dinoto, let me tell you a little bit. He started Dinoto Karate Center back in 1993, and I joined up in '99 when I got back from Europe, and I got to know Master Dinoto quite a bit, and he's pretty awesome. He's a great friend, and he's just like a big kid. It's funny. A lot of people will see him as very stoic and tough guy, and he's got this reputation way back in the day, hardcore, hit hard and fast and furious. But he's a big kid, and he had this dream to have his own martial arts school. It's funny because a lot of the people that knew him at the time, they said that, oh, you'll be horrible in martial arts. Teaching kids? No way. But here he is now being, he started this program back in '93, and all our programs, from the kids all the way through the adults, are strong, powerful programs. And especially the Little Champions program. It was awesome to watch him when I first came on board, to see how he taught. I learned so much from him. Just watching him, I would come on board, I would stand off to the side. Once I came on as an instructor, I would stand off to the side and just watch him teach the kids, and just be in awe of how he would have so much fun with them, but yet at the same time be very, very strict and disciplined with them. But he was a giant kid. And so his journey began in '93 with Dinoto Karate Center. And I know he started when he was 16 years old, but it was '93 that he started Dinoto Karate Center. I came on board and joined in on the journey in '99. And I was just another big kid coming in, wanting to have fun, do martial arts, and share that knowledge. And so it's all about leading by example, and Master Dinoto still to this day is a great example for me to follow. And neither one of us are perfect, but that's what's great about this. Even now, as I speak right now, I'm making little misspeaks, but that's perfect. That's who I am. I'm not perfect. We make mistakes, but I want to be someone that leads the way in spite of that. I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to allow my imperfection to stop me from being a role model to everyone in my community as best as possible. And Master Dinoto is definitely a person that leads by example. And any questions that I have, I can ask him, and he will either get the answer for me from his own experience, or he'll seek out the answer, always quick to share that knowledge. And so I love that about him. And right below the picture here, you see Mrs. Dinoto. Mrs. Donato's been with Master Dinoto for quite a while, and she's his right hand together. They're an incredible team, and I've learned a lot. I've seen them on the ups, and well, actually, we've both seen each other, the ups and the downs of life. But them working together as a team, and it's tough, work together in their home as husband and wife, a family at home, and then coming into the business, work together to build DKC can be a challenge at times, but they work it out, they stick it out, they use their martial discipline and overcome whatever challenges. And here we are now, all these years later, getting ready to celebrate, another milestone, an anniversary at DKC in, I believe it's October. October will be the anniversary of Dinoto Karate Center. So it's all about discipline, leading by example. And again, about the habits, creating those habits, simply just showing up and doing your best and never giving up. And that's Master Dinoto. Mrs. Dinoto. Master Dinoto is always there, and he's developed that discipline and that habit, and he's leading by example, and I'm there. And I remember one of the greatest challenges that we had was 9/11. And I remember when the whole world, had stopped. And I remember calling Master Dinoto up after seeing the planes go into the towers, knowing, gosh, we were basically at war. And I called Dinoto up, and we were both very emotional, like everyone else, seeing what was unfolding in front of our eyes. And we were asking ourselves, we asked each other, should we have classes today or not? And I remember Master Dinoto saying that, you know what, it's going to be tough, but we have to keep things normal. keep things as normal as possible. Let them know that we're there, that we're going to continue and move on. So we opened up. We had classes that day, and it was a struggle. It was tough, but when kids came, when families came, they saw that we were open, and that was part of helping them say, you know what, we have this going on in the world, but you know, we're going to move on. We're going to keep moving on. We're going to fight a good fight, and we're going to equip ourselves, stay focused, stay fit, and be confident to move forward into a great future. And here we are in 2018, and everything is, everyone's working hard. So I love that. I love that. And so that's Master Dinoto, a great friend, and it's very exciting to be working with him and looking forward to continue work with him.